And Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the 8th edition of the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Hyderabad today. Remember, this is the much anticipated event for the day, and this is for the first time that the summit is being hosted in South Asia. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, arrived in Hyderabad earlier today with a high-power delegation for the 3-day event, which will focus on women entrepreneurs mainly. As many as 2,500 security personnel have been deployed for the mega event. The theme for the year's summit is Women First, Prosperity for All. The summit is expected to attract around 1,500 entrepreneurs globally and more than 400 from the United States alone. But about Indian 500 entrepreneurs are expected to attend the 3-day mega event. India and the US will co-host the Global Entrepreneurship Summit that begins tomorrow, but the summit is being held in the southern Indian state of Hyderabad. At Prime Minister Modi's invitation, Ivanka Trump will be leading the American delegation at the summit that focuses on women entrepreneurs across the world. Here's what to expect.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi invited Ivanka Trump to India during his visit to the White House this past June. An entrepreneur and advisor to the US President Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump tweeted confirming her India visit.
We'll have over close to about 1,500 entrepreneurs, investors and supporters of entrepreneurship from more than 150 countries and territories across the world.
The Indian delegation, led by Narendra Modi, includes banker Chanda Kochar, fashion designer Anita Dongre, Make My Trip founder Deep Kaldra, and Vice President of Google India, Rajan Anandan. Hyderabad is preparing for the 3-day global event being hosted in India for the first time. The theme for this year is Women First, Prosperity for All, a subject close to Ivanka.
This year's summit theme demonstrates the commitment of the United States and Indian governments to the principle that when women are economically empowered, their communities and countries thrive. Women entrepreneurship helps drive innovation and job creation, as well as address the world's greatest and most critical challenges.
The Entrepreneurship Summit will showcase inspiring entrepreneurs and investors, panels and workshops, talks, and pitch competitions. It'll also focus on the ease of doing business, removing regulations, supporting the startup ecosystem, and other constraints and challenges. More than 10 countries, including Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, and Israel, will have an all-women delegation. Indian Americans will also make up for a large portion of the attendees.
We think it's critical that women who represent a significant part of our population also represented in the business world, and that we try to develop a community with networks, with mentors, with finance, with market opportunities that can help advance women entrepreneurs and promote innovation generally.
This year's focus areas will include energy and infrastructure, healthcare and life sciences, digital economy and financial technology, plus media and entertainment. The summit's goal is to inspire people to become job creators instead of job seekers. Reporting, Archit Seshadri, WION.
And we'll be joined by our correspondent Anisha Nair soon to discuss more on this. And we've been telling you this is an important day for India as the Global Entrepreneurship Summit happens in India. In fact, in South Asia after a very long time, and rather for the first time, as we were mentioning earlier. And Prime Minister Modi seemed to be very excited. So was Ivanka Trump. She arrived in Hyderabad yesterday among heavy security beefed up around there. And in fact, this event is heavily focused on women entrepreneurs across the world. In fact, 52.3% of participants are women in this summit. And we do have Anisha Nair, our correspondent, joining us from New Delhi. Anisha, good morning. Thank you for speaking to WION. Also, importantly, what can we expect from this Global Entrepreneurship Summit? It seems that is up for, it looks like it's for women empowerment, and so many women entrepreneurs are present there. The dignitaries, the main dignitaries are all women. It sounds like very exciting.
Yes, so I'm here in Hyderabad for the 8th edition of the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. Delegates, nearly 1,500 of them are coming here, which includes both startups and those who finance startups. There'll be venture capitalists, angel capitalists also coming in here. So what is really expected is this is a platform for startups to exchange ideas, to discuss new technologies. There are a lot of mentoring sessions and breakout sessions. It's a good networking opportunity for startups across the world to connect with each other and discuss their business plans and the way forward. This time the focus is on women entrepreneurs because the theme is that if you empower women, then you ensure prosperity for entire communities. So there are a lot of women delegates attending the GES this time, and they will be bringing forward their business ideas and business plans. We also have noted industry leaders speaking at this event who will try to mentor the startups, which here large attendance from women entrepreneurs. So we have John Chambers of Cisco, we have Chanda Koch of ICICI Bank, Sangeeta Reddy of Apollo Hotel Hospitals here speaking at the event. We also have the Defence Minister and the External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj attending the event and speaking here, along with, of course, Ivanka Trump and Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister.
Well, that sounds quite fantastic for, in fact, people who are just beginning to establish their businesses. They'll get to meet other executives from around the world as well. Tell us a little more about how the events will unfold and what all can be expected out of this event, especially something from Ivanka Trump's itinerary, perhaps.
Well, Ivanka Trump will be addressing the plenary session in the evening today, along with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. She is also attending a few sessions tomorrow, where she will be interacting with fellow panelists and will be speaking about women empowerment. There are also reports that then she will go to some shopping places in Hyderabad. There is, of course, a grand dinner lined up in Falaknama Palace later in the evening today, and one in the Golconda Fort tomorrow. So that is her tentative itinerary, but at this summit she will be speaking about women empowerment. She's already spoken about this on Monday, saying that once you empower women, you bring prosperity to communities.
All right, Anisha, thank you for joining us from Hyderabad there. Of course, we'll try and get more updates from you, but that's all we have for you in that particular summit. We'll get back to that later in the evening as well.